Hello? Desolate. I love it. That's a big drop. Oh!
We're not ghost hunters. We're lore hunters. The paranormal is plagued with misinformation. And we want to learn the truth. We want to bring the light into the darkness and reveal the true faces that hide in the dark. Follow us into a whole new world. The world of the unexplained. The Superstition Mountains. They are as dangerous as they are beautiful. A place where many people go to enjoy the beauty of these mountains, but it is also a place where some never leave. There are many legends surrounding these mountains, and we wanted to explore them for ourselves. Unfortunately for us, some mistakes were made. The Superstition Mountains got their name from a Native American tribe called the Pimas, who told American settlers stories of strange sounds, people disappearing, and stories of odd deaths on the mountain, which made the mountain something to be feared. So the name Superstition Mountains stuck. To this day, people die every year roaming these rocky hills. Some die mysteriously, and others from fatal mistakes. What's up, guys? I'm Ian, this is the Lore Brothers, and we are in the Superstition Mountains. Now, there's a ton of folklore surrounding these mountains. Everything from the Lost Dutchman's gold to Sniper X, where people die randomly through gunshot wounds or other suspicious activities. I've also read that there is a vortex to hell in these lands, and we are out here. We've done the few mile hike up to the summit, and we have gone off trail in search of what these mountains have to hold. And there is a secret route, a secret cave trail, and we want to explore it. We want to find it, and we want to see what's out here. So follow us as we journey out into the Superstition Mountains and see if we can make it out alive. I hope so. So this looks like a good trail. I guess we'll start here. We eventually found what we believed to be a hidden trail, a pile of rocks stacked on top of each other as sort of an off-trail guide. What we didn't know is that this was not the correct trail. In fact, this trail doesn't even exist. We were blindly walking out into the desert, following the wrong trail guides. So, we've been hiking a while. We started noticing rock formations piled up like this. Somebody has put these here as markers. I don't know where it leads. The trail's kind of choppy, but we're gonna keep following. I see another one down there. So we're gonna go all the way down and see where it leads. Watch out for snakes. As we blindly walk out into the desert on a path that doesn't exist, we're diving deeper into a place that is devastatingly unforgiving. Heat, cactus, snakes, scorpions, killer bees, rock falls, literally everything around us at this point wants to kill us. Then, of course, there are the legends surrounding these mountains, like the legend of the Lost Dutchman's gold mine. Story goes that a gentleman named Jacob Waltz worked as a miner, but wages weren't so good as a miner, so he began high grading, which basically means he would steal the gold for himself. He would begin making many trips by himself into the mountains and returning with large bundles of gold ore and shipping some funds via Wells Fargo. Story goes that he kept the bulk of his gold within his hidden mine and never told anyone about it until he laid in his deathbed, at which time he gave clues to its location, However, no one has ever been able to locate this mine. Now, many have died in search of this mine, so many in fact that stories began being told that all those who went off trail in search of this mine would certainly die.
There. That's a nice long drop here.
I think it's. This is where it seems impossible to continue. Behind you is a slab of rock.
Here's the little piled rocks right here.
Wait, say that again.
These are what we're following. And I see more down there, so it's gonna be a hell of a climb back up. All right, ready? Wait, not this way. You have to go up. Well, oh shit, rock. Hello! Desolate. I love it. Well, I don't hear any rattlesnakes. This sure looks like a place a rattlesnake would hang out. That's the problem with this area. I'm gonna get f***ing bitten. Ready? Safe. I don't know where these rocks lead, but we're gonna find out. Now, the likelihood that it's old is unlikely, but there's always a chance these rocks lead to the Dutchman's gold. We'll find it. Now, there's a lot of lore about vortexes and Sniper X, the vultures flying in the sky, and the strange feeling of the canyon. I haven't been shot at yet, so that's a positive thing, but it's still interesting to, it gives you that uneasy feeling when you put it in your mind that somewhere in these canyons, hills have eyes style, there's someone with a sniper rifle with the crosshairs on you. I mean, we wouldn't be the first ones to have a suspicious gunshot wound to the head out here. Keeps you on your toes.
The other story is, of course, the infamous Sniper X. Stories of random people being found with mysterious gunshot wounds to the head, adding to the mystery that surrounds these hills. However, we did find convincing arguments stating that these deaths could be linked to cartel activity, and off-trail hikers who stumbled across them were then killed. Whether this was the case or not, this was not a mystery that we cared to uncover.
So the rock formation comes to here, and then it kind of leads off into nothing, right? I don't see anything, but what I do see is a possible area to go down in here. But when you look up, there's a massive boulder balancing on what looks like just barely hanging on to that. So we're gonna have to walk under it. And boy, that's a big rock, I tell you. If that thing was to slip loose, if any of those was to crack off, that thing we would be ants. So let's walk under it.
up there. Oh, he's right.
Vultures began to circle above us, as if they sensed death was nearby, adding to the uneasy feeling that we already had. It was at this point we noticed the stacked rocks that were leading us out into the desert were gone. So we continued forward looking for more until we found ourselves lost. All the rocks surrounding us looked the same. This was a terrible mistake.
I thought I saw somebody. What did you say? I thought I saw someone.
They say ghosts roam these hills, yo.
They do.
On this guy.
At this point, the sun was beginning to go down, and we were exhausted. Finding the cave was no longer our main goal. Getting out became our prime focus. With no clear direction on how to get out, we decided to attempt to climb up and out to save time, as we didn't want to be wandering the canyon in the dark. This was our next mistake.
What we're gonna do is get to the top of this ridge and get our way out. Sun sets in the west. That's the direction we need to go. So we're going up. Let's do it.
Yeah, so we're currently about to climb the face of this. We've been following the trail of what looked like man-made rocks, but it led us to this base here. Last place you want to be is a desert, but it's dark, let alone the Superstition Mountains. I'm just gonna try to focus on not dying. Foothold. Careful.
Say Taylor's actually hanging on. He climbed up first.
Rock. Okay.
Going back.
All right, we're going back. We're going back. Are you okay?
Are you okay, man? We're going back, dude. That's exactly what
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God.
Scared the shit out of me, dude.
you felt just right, though. Oh my God.
Nothing broke? Nothing broken?
It's just the rock that I was hanging on to.
Nothing else, all right? You're okay?
I think so. My ankle hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's get going before we gotta get airlifted out of here.
Well,
Fucking service.
I know.
these rocks are loose, dude.
Okay.
Okay. So that was close. Could have went down a ways. Thankfully, I landed on this little rock edge. Before it goes off the edge here. This fucking rock is so brittle, dude. We can't make it up this way.
Well, I'll find another way.
We're gonna have to try to find a way back the way we came. I don't know what else to do, because
Guess we're hiking in the dark.
yeah, still got a little sun left. Let's go. That's a big drop.
How do you feel that you're alive?
Well, we're not out of the woods yet because we have to figure out a way back.
Is Superstition Mountain trying to end us?
I don't know.
Tell them what we were just talking about, what we heard about these vultures that are following us.
I don't know if you noticed, but we're being followed by a gang of vultures. It's like they sense death. And I mean a ways. We've been hiking a ways.
It's a race against time.
I'm not gonna lie, the sun's starting to fall. My feet are hurting from falling off that cliff. It's hot. We're down to our last water bottle. We wanted to make this episode about the Superstition Mountains, but
They ruined us.
it just... We didn't take the proper precautions, I don't think.
I think that's a pretty common problem with the Superstition Mountains, is that when people go out here, they have to deal with this rugged terrain, these obstacles,
Yeah.
and the animals, and the sun. And today we've really been beaten down by all of them. And we've also encountered some really odd things too.
It's, you know what it is? It's the feeling. It's something you can't get on film. It's how you feel. Like, if you look out, it's beautiful, but man, it really gives you the feel of like vulnerability. A real sense of mortality out here. I mean, look, this is what you get to see. It's the most beautiful landscape to die in front of.
We found the rock piles, and now it's just a race against time. See if we can make it out before the sun falls. One rock pile at a time, right, Ian?
That's right. But you know what? I don't regret it, because as much as I researched this mountain and read all the cool folklore and everything surrounding it, it's nothing like when you're here in the flesh. Which is why we do this. We go to these places. We don't always find something. It's not about that. It's about going to these locations and
Experience.
living in it. You know, you guys are watching this, and I'm trying to depict how I'm feeling, the sense around you, vultures circling above us.
Shit.
But I can tell you what, that sun's dropping real quick. I don't want to be stuck trying to figure out how to get out of here in the dark. Let's hope I don't fall off this cliff, right? This is this is pretty steep right here. Boy, it's taxing on your muscles. Constantly moving up.
So watch out for this loose rock right here.
What?
Loose rock over here.
Okay. Fuck. Which way did we get down?
We went around this, went through here.
We stopped filming for a bit as our situation became serious. However, after some walking, we managed to find the rock piles that let us down and began the arduous hike back up to the top. At this point, we were extremely exhausted. At the top, we stopped for a moment. We pulled the cactus out of our pants and took in the strong breeze at the top. After a brief break, we began the 5-mile hike back down to the vehicle. Happy to be alive.
All right, so we made it back to the trail. So you know what? This has been a great Lore Brothers episode because we've learned a lot. However, after, we learned with you guys, even after all these lessons, we are in an incredible place. And we've went off the beaten path to places that not as many people go to. So I'm happy. And I would do it again. Just I would do it in hiking boots and probably that stretchy material that they use. But I probably wouldn't try to just cut corners and climb straight up the cliff. Go around. It's a few things to learn. That's okay, because we're new to this. You guys have been with us now for a while, and you're learning with us.
Yeah. Thanks for being patient with us, too. We have a lot of different projects going on right now. This was an especially fun project. I think the Superstition Mountains, they really f***ed us up. They really chewed us up and spit us out.
Yeah, it was tough.
It was tough. It was hard, and you could really feel the eerie nature and understand why so many people go missing, why so many people die.
Thank you, guys. This is Lore Brothers, and if you look hard enough, it will find you.